ton. So the plan with this one is that we're going to be comparing. So we did this last time of like trying to break up players into tiers. The problem is that I kind of realized it's probably easier to just do that when like comparing to my Australian Survivor list, considering that's already structured. So I think with this, we're gonna take the players from the two lists that we've done already, compare them to the Australian Survivor list. Then we'll move on and continue with the other list that we have here. I don't know how much of it we're gonna get done. We'll see. Yeah, we do need to update the 50 players. I'm trying to remember who, like, what was the last time we updated this? Did we do this post Blood Moon? I think we did, right? Yeah, Genevieve's right here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at least post Blood Moon. So who's been booted since then? D? I don't think anything changes for D. Like, this wasn't the greatest showing from her, but like genuinely it's fine. Like, I think my overall opinion of her as a player hasn't really changed that much. Yeah, I think it's like we kind of got what I expected. So I think she kind of stays the same. And then Chrissy and Coach. So Chrissy, I have here. Not a great showing from her. But like, is it enough to put her above like Sydney? Dave, I don't think either are even top 10. David and Haley. Yeah, I think the only thing for Chrissy is like, do it like us having more information now. Is it enough to put her at least like above, like at the top of her like kind of like sub tier? Like, I feel like she's still below Devin. But I could see her being above Sydney. Yeah, she didn't start, like she would have been the first boot. She gets swapped into a good position. Would have been okay there. Gets the merge. Does survive over Camilla. Then survives over D, and then eventually is taken out. In a spot where like I think she was like, again, you could argue she was screwed by Twist, but I don't feel like yeah, I don't feel like she was in a great position to begin with. So again, I think it's like at best she moves above Sydney. I think for now I'm gonna keep it as is. I think it's like once we get to this list, maybe I'll switch it around. Like once we like add them to the tier list, but I think for now it's fine. And then Coach, I have here. Okay, I think with Coach, it's more so a debate for me is like, does he move below Russell? I think that's the only thing that really changes here. It was not a great showing from him, but I think we already knew the downsides, even though I think like perception-wise it feels worse because like the notion of like I think he ended on a high last time. Yet now he comes back and it's like, oh, he's just kind of the same coach he was before that. So yeah, I think my gut is he's worse than Russell at this point, especially because Russell does outplay him in the appearance that they were together on. So yeah, I think it's like they were fairly close before this, but I think now that like there's like a slight dip for Coach, I feel like he goes below there. I mean, I think I had it in my head Coach does well, but I don't think I was like intentionally trying to like add coaches, like Coach doing well in 50 to it, but I don't know. Natalie, I think that we'll figure that out once we get to the tiers of it all. Because I feel like Russell and Coach are probably still similar tier wise. Where I feel like Natalie is gonna be where like the Jenna Maraska, maybe not exactly that, but like, I don't know. She's gonna be with like kind of the other like under the radar winner, like female winners. Yeah, we'll probably change Aubrey. It depends. Oh yeah. As of right now, I feel like I'm gonna move her down to blue. But we'll see. Krista going 10 months without knowing how she got booed. Insane. Yeah, that is and we'll talk more about it in the spoiler section. But like, yeah, that's kind of insane, right? Like, did she just not ask, like, ever? Which is too fair. It doesn't seem like Christy's in the greatest like spot with like a good chunk of the cast or whatever. But like, still, it's like, oh, you think you'd ask? Anyway, all right, let's do this. So, how should we start it? So, I think what we're gonna do. So since I already have these like kind of tiers, I guess I can really like add them to this like together, right? So again, the point of this is like kind of trying to match it up with my Australian Survivalist. The thing is though, right away, I think I'm willing to like put Rob and Sandra above, and I don't know Sandra necessarily, but like for now we'll do it. Above both David and Haley, because I don't feel like at least Rob definitely is better than David and Haley. Sandra, you could argue, is probably closer to them, but like still, it's like I think they feel like in a separate tier. They feel like they're in a tier above. Ethan, Tina, I think. Actually, are Ethan and Tina even like David Haley tier? I kind of feel like maybe they're like. The problem is there's not enough Australian Survivor winners to really do this properly either, is there? Because I feel like part of me, because okay, I think like with Vesepia here, like Vesepia feels like she is in like the Liz level. So like really, Ethan and Tina could theoretically just be like anywhere in this range. Like Ethan and Tina are winners. It's like that's something. I kind of feel like I don't know, like for some reason Tina is kind of screaming out like around Jericho for me. So like, I'm debating now, like is Ethan that much better, or is Ethan also in the Jericho? I think Ethan's probably also in the Jericho level. I think it's kind of what my gut's telling me. Fuck. How what's the best way of doing this? Okay, this is gonna be a pain. Fuck me, dude. Whatever. I feel like that kind of feels okay to me. Then, Chris and Heidick. Chris and Heidick. Do I just also put him here? I don't know. It feels different though, right? Like Heidick. Like generally, you can make arguments that Heidick, like I don't know, like kind of part of me feels like maybe they should be like here or like Mark Wales. But like, are they gonna be higher than Ethan and Tina? I don't know if that feels right. Because like both like have pretty strong like single performances, but it's just like I don't know the repeatability of their games. So like maybe that's like because I feel like they're above Vesepia. I mean, my gut is that he's not consistent enough, but maybe I just keep him here. Generally, maybe I just keep him here. Like, just also winners, also like have like not a lot of faith in their consistency. Like, still played like fairly solid, like winning games. Colby, Kathy, Lex. There. Actually, wait. Something okay, wait. Actually, should I be breaking these up into tiers too? Now that I think about it. I guess we can do that as we go along, but maybe that's also something I should be doing, is breaking these up into tiers as well to do better like comparisons. But anyway, Colby, Lex, Kathy, they're probably like uh, are they like around here? Or is that too low? Flick and Abby are there. So like I feel like Jenna and Jerry kind of feel like Phoebe level is kind of my gut. Like Hatch is probably like where Miles is. All right, let's just like do like gut feeling wise. It feels like Jerry and Jenna should be there. It feels like Hatch should be somewhere around there. And then we have Amber here, which what do I do with Amber? Should I put Amber above like Colby, Kathy, Lex, and like put her like with Vesepia? Because like Amber and like Pia Miranda are like not that far apart, genuinely. At least I think like Pia's one winning game. I'm talking about Amber's winning game is probably better, but like still, it's like I think they're kind of in like a similar like caliber. Will final season of Survivor be an All-Star season? Probably. If it's like intended final season, yeah, it probably will be. I think Elle. Maybe they are like Lee level. I guess like Mark Warnock's there. The thing is, I look at these players as like better strategic players, and like, but yeah, maybe they should be like around here though, as like these multi-time players that have like mostly solid-ish runs. I kind of feel like Lee is like an okay comparison to me. Pia showed more game buildy, but Amber has 2 deep runs. Did Pia show more game buildy? Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't think that much, to be honest. Lee's even good strategically. I mean, yeah, that's why I'm saying that this is why, like, they should be here. Because I feel like the AK, like, Mark, and again, Mark, you could argue, like, with the strategy, but, like, at least is a more strategically, like, he thinks about the game more strategically. Where I feel like these also are, like, not the most, like, strategically savvy players either. See, I think I'll do that. I think I will move in. Like, for the sake of tiers, I think it makes sense to put Amber here. Like, maybe you could argue she should be like Flick and Abby level. Like, maybe that's a thing. But I think it feels fine putting her here. Abby above Hatch's base, yeah. Okay, then where are these people? See, because like I feel like Jenna is gonna be here. Actually, wait, let me look at this. Where do I have Hatch versus Jenna on my winner player ranking? I had Amber and Jenna below Rich. Okay. Is Hatch too low? I don't feel good about Hatch, genuinely. I mean, maybe there's an argument that Hatch and like maybe Mark Warnock is like an okay comparison. And like, I guess to be fair to the Hatch, I at least think Hatch is better. Like, is like at least a more like grounded strategic player, right? Where like Caleb and Miles are both like so chaotic. I guess you could debate that with Caleb, but like still. Yeah, but I mean Jenna 1 though is the thing that like I think boosts her up above these people, I think. Well, like for me, these are like kind of like actually where is Shane? Okay, Shane and Christy are here. So like this is bottom of the barrel winners, essentially. This is like slightly above bottom of the barrel. Okay, I guess actually there is an argument that Jenna could be below. Then. Fuck, dude. This process is such a fucking pain. Okay, wait. Part of me wants to just restart. Just to make sure everything is like still being consistent. Okay. I think that's fine. So, okay, I think the thing is like, where was Vecepio? Vecepio is here, right? I think like my debate is like, is Vecepia too high here? Like in the grand scheme of things. So like this is putting her at like 16 out of 223. No, that's not right. Anyway, 221 players. Is Vecepio really going to be in the top, like, I guess that would be like top 50 US? I don't know. Is there a rumor that Joe had to go back? Yeah, that's what Coach has said. Which, like, it wouldn't put it past me, especially based on what we heard about Joe saying he doesn't want to write down Coach's name, which would be very funny. Kip's a very sound strategic thinker, but not necessarily a good one. Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I think I put Vecepia. I think Vecepia and Pia do feel. It does feel right. Then yeah, Ethan and Tina. I think I stand. Okay, I think I do stand by. Load. Yeah, I think I do stand by that. Ethan and Tina are like around here, around like Jericho. Yeah, it's really the Kristen and Brian of it all that feels weird to me. Where did I have? Okay, let me look at this. Vecepia is where? Vecepia is here. Brian is below. Chris is like way up. I had Chris at 13. Actually, that's kind of insane, actually. I had Chris. Okay, I don't think Chris should have been that high. Chris should have probably been like around here. Like Chris at 13, best player to win the game. That's kind of an insane ranking in retrospect. I don't intend on redoing my global winner ranking because I'll be honest, I don't care. Like I have not thought about my like the international winners of the show a single second in like years at this point. Like I've not thought about like where I rank Rob Dixon in comparison to these people like a single time, and I generally don't care to be honest. I just don't feel like it. But yeah, Chris and Brian. I don't know what feels right here. Because like part of me wants to put him like Mark Warnock level. But like, is that too low? Do I think they're both worse players than Vecepia? Like, not real. Like, generally, like they're probably like they're not that far apart. I don't feel like. You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. Well, we can figure this out later. Yeah, how dare I not remember Avi? Avi's incredible game. Um, yeah, I don't know where I would rank Guy Leech. It'd be such a surprise of where Guy Leech ranks on a ranking. Yeah, I think this is fine for now. Then what? I had them lead level. Yeah, I think I'll start. Yeah, I think I'll just start moving them within the blocks instead of like isolating them because I think that kind of led to me not doing it consistently. But then I feel like they're like slightly different, right? Okay, wait. Would I have Colby, Kathy, and Lex? Who's in this one? Fair Play, Rupert. So I think like genuinely, it's probably like I think Rob and Fair Play in my mind feel like better, but I don't know if that's the reality. Because like I feel like Rob and Fair Play, if this will work, like Rob and Fair Play feel like they are like AK and Mark Warnock. Where like I feel like this grouping feels like that's the Lee level. So maybe I do separate them. But then again, also is like, is Robin like Fair Play that different from like Harry? That's actually like kind of a fair comparison. Kind of. Or actually, generally, in retrospect, is Mark too low? Or is Harry too high? I think that's probably the debate. He's like thinking it through now. I feel like Mark and Harry should probably be closer to each other. I think Riz was a better player than Savannah at this point. Maybe slightly at best, but we'll see. I think by the end of the season, I wouldn't be shocked if it's a full on thing. But like for now, I would say like I think they're fairly even. Is Lisa the best Suri minion? Like as a minion to Suri, or like best player that ended up being a Suri minion. Can't wait for Tebby to be number one. Yeah, the greatest player ever, Tebby. No, you know, I think I will go here. Yeah, I think okay. I think I will go AK and Mark Warnock level for Robin Fair Play. Is what my gut's telling me. And I do feel like Fair Play, or I do feel like this grouping here of like Colby, Kathy, Lex, that they are still in like the Lee level. Oh yeah, it will be Rizzo soon. Thank God. Thank God Rizzo will be the best fucking Suri minion. Actually, wait, that'll be so fucking funny if like so like the thing is like, oh, every season Suri's ally like wins the game. That'll be funny. Fucking this season's fucking Rizzo. Or I'm shouldn't the end of the season ranking compared to I would say like top 15, maybe top 20. I would say definitely. I would say maybe top 15. Okay, then figuring out what's the best way of doing this. Just move all these down. Okay, then Amber and Jenna Maraska. Yeah, maybe it is fair to put them here. Maybe. I don't know, because, like, generally it's like, it feels weird to put them so far away from Vecepia. I think is like the big thing that's bothering me. Because, like, I think Vecepia probably is better than these two, but it's not by that much. It's not by, like, that there's going to be, like, this massive grouping of people in between them. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I think Vecepia, like, played from bottom very well. At least for a decent chunk of it. You know, I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put him there where Flick is. Like, Flick and Abby and Keely, I guess. Like, even though it's not, like, obviously it's not, like, a one-for-one comparison, but, like, I think I'll put him there for now. Also, this kind of bothering me. There's, like, a gap of just nothing. Uh, yeah, let's just delete the gaps that don't need to be there for my own mental health. Okay. Then we have Hatch, which I think I stand by that Hatch is probably Caleb level. Yeah, I think this is where the, like, inconsistent winner, like, inconsistent as in, like could be a first boot or could be like a winner, like, so, I don't know, like the people that are like very high variance. Where, like, obviously I think like Heidick and Chris Doherty are high variance, but not really in that way. Like, not in the way that, like, I think 99% of the time or 90% of the time they're probably like one of the first couple boots. Is what I think of like Hatch. But if he makes it far, then he could actually do well. Again, this is more so just like seeing where they are on the list, not actually like doing a direct comparison of like which one's better between the two or whatever. But and then yeah, Jerry and Jenna, I do think they feel Phoebe and Michelle Dugan. I think that feels like a good comparison there. Wait, no, let's not do that, I guess. But then I think comes a little issue with Kimmy and Amy of where do they go, and also like Big Tom and Savage. Because like generally Big Tom and Savage, like they're probably like Sam Webb level, right? So I guess like maybe is there an argument that like Jerry and Jenna are like this instead? Like they're like Monica, like Brian Lake level? And then maybe like Kimmy and Amy are like that's the Phoebe level, maybe. Say Jerry's above Hatch. I don't know. I don't know if I see it. Jerry's more like Simon Me. Yeah, I guess too fair that comparison's fine, right? I feel like at that point, are we underselling Hatch though? Like, do I really feel like Jenna Lewis is currently a better player than Hatch? I don't. So like, am I like, do I separate them then? Do I like it? But is there that much of a difference between Jerry and Jenna in my mind? Not really. I don't feel like it doesn't feel like there's that big of a difference between two. And like, I guess like too for Jenna's like appearance this time obviously was not good. They were like maybe that's enough to differentiate them, but no. I actually no. I think about it more. I actually feel better about Jerry being this low. I actually feel like there's a lot of like maybe like Caroline comparisons even then. Because like Jerry can't win the game. Like the only chance in her 3 seasons of playing that she had a semblance of a chance of winning the game is Here's the Villains if she voted out Sandra, which she didn't even want to do. Or like Simon at least is like someone that like if he gets to the end, he wins. And he's like good at challenges. He's at least like an active player. It's like, I don't know. Like I don't think Jerry is nearly as like well-rounded. It's probably not the greatest term, but like still like Hatch did not want to go to the end of Rudy. He literally threw the challenge so that he wouldn't go to the end of Rudy because he didn't want to go to the end of Rudy. He just didn't want to be the person to vote out Rudy because he knew that would lose a jury vote. I'm content with this. Scoop and Jervis, Kelly. Are they this? I at least feel like they're Chrissy. Yeah, I think they're Chrissy, and maybe there's like maybe add a gap here. Is Zara? I don't know. Is Zara Chrissy level? Oh, maybe I add Zara to that. I don't know. That doesn't really matter. Anyway, I think they're probably like here. There's probably an argument they're actually here, like Baden and Peter. Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, I kind of feel like they are actually probably around here. Do I think Kelly Wigglesworth is the better player than Amy? I think it's probably a thing. Again, who cares about the Australian? This isn't a debate about the Australian Survivor ranking. This is more so just like, how do I compare these people? Like, it's like, can I, like, keeping the structure of this list in comparison to this list? I don't fucking care if Zaro is a better player than fucking, I don't know, who the fuck we're talking about. That's not what we're fucking talking about right now. Like, it's more so just about, like, the general philosophy of why these people are where they are. Like, is that, like, consistent with where they are in the, like, where the U.S. people are at this point? Yeah, I kind of feel like these are, like, higher. Like, I think they... But then again, I don't know, because, like, this is where Gabler's going to be, right? Like, Shane Gould. Is Gabler like, I think Gabler's a better player than Skupin. Right? Whatever. I'll move it. Whatever. We'll leave it here for now. It doesn't really matter. Then... Let's see. Eliza and Sheehan. They are probably around... they're probably worse than Kate. Jordy, Matt Tennant. I kind of feel like Matt Tennant isn't the worst comparison. I mean, I guess really they're like Sarah, though, right? Like returning players that have like kind of like sloppy games each of their times. Yeah, I think they're probably going to be around Sarah. And then, but then I feel like this feels higher, though. I think, or maybe not. Maybe they actually no. I think that they're kind of fine here, aren't they? I think they're kind of fine with like Carr and Logan. Yeah, I think actually I do feel fine putting them here. That's such an odd thing to consider, like those two people specifically. Which players are we talking about? Wait, tiebreaker always goes against Scoopin because ever since his incident, he's. I mean, I don't really assess that with Scoopin. I think we're assessing them on how they played when they were on Survivor, more so than like how they would do now. Because in that world, then like how the fuck do I rate Rudy, and like all the other people that are fucking dead, obviously. But I think it's based on like where they were, at least as of the last time they played Survivor. Okay, now this is kind of weird with Nalia. Actually, not really. I guess Nalia actually is like kind of. I actually feel like this is fine putting her with like Sally. I think that kind of makes sense to me. I could see where she's also probably should be like up here. But I feel like I actually feel kind of content putting her like where Sally is. We can Gable and Scoopin. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like it's not the strangest two people to compare. They're both like older white men. Okay, where are we at now? We're at this. Tammy, Heidi, Leanne. Oh, do I move this group up? Like, do I move this group up like here? With like Emmett, maybe? And then like the Tammy, Heidi, Leanne is the Karin Logan. But then what do I do with Nalia? Because at that point, it's like I feel like Nalia's like I put Nalia higher than Tammy. Do I just move Nalia here? But do I think Nalia's a better player than Sean? Not really. Yeah. Gabler's like half, or like is even half. Like he's part. Like something Arabian. I don't know. Yeah, I think the problem with Australian Survivor, like the comparison to Australian Survivor, is that there's not enough people that have played multiple times, right? Like Survivor US, there's like people that just have like way bigger like legacies. So it makes it tough to compare. Yeah, where do I go, Tammy? Maybe okay. Maybe I do put this like where like Jordan. Is that a good comparison? He's like I could see Roger, Pascal, Rhino being like the Ross level, or like maybe Richard level. Yeah, I think I feel okay for this. Just for sake of like moving this along. Just putting those people there. And then getting rid of all these colors because that bothers me. And then do this. Then yeah, I think these are fine. Oh, closest Joe to the Kirks? Very close. At least close to Erica Kirk. Like obviously, I assume eventually he got close to Charlie Kirk, but um, like he was friends with like Eric Kirk for like forever. Okay. John Carroll. John Carroll's probably like around here, like David Zaharakis and like Jared. I think that feels about right for him. Elizabeth, Colleen, Kim, Julie, Dara. Because I feel like these players like probably should be like here, right? But is that fine to put them above Dina and Alex? I think that's fine, right? For the most part. I actually don't think that's that inconsistent with things. Yeah, I think I actually will put them here. Put them above this group. I think I don't feel that upset of that. Sue and Twyla. This is kind of a weird one. Because I don't feel like they have Australian Survivor parallels. Like maybe it is here, but it's like I don't feel like I'm gonna put them that high. Because like generally it's like comparing like Twyla as a player to like the Jerry and Laws like kind of archetype. I feel like Jerry and Laws aren't as like confrontational, right? Like Twyla and Sue are like actively disliked. Like Jerry just like isn't active. Like Jerry and Laws, both of them. It's not like people like actively dislike them. They just think that they're like passengers and don't like don't respect them. Where like I feel actually wait I just Tara's there. I think that's actually a good comparison. I forgot about that. Tara's literally right there. So maybe that's what I do. Sue and Twyla are like kind of Tara level. Um, but Caroline actually maybe that is fair actually Caroline, but like that'll put her like way higher on the list. Um, actually I think you could argue. I think Twyla's game is probably better than Caroline's game. I still think Twyla is like a worse like Twyla is like going to call someone like a bitch to their face, right? Like that's something that I don't think Caroline's going to do. Like Caroline, I think is like aware enough to know that she shouldn't be doing these things. I don't think Twyla is. But like there probably actually shouldn't be that like this big of a difference considering like this is having them at like 95 while Caroline's at what like 40. Yeah, like that's a pretty big gap. um I think for the sake of this I'm willing to just keep it for now. These people, um Kim Johnson, Keith Famey, where's Tarzan in this? Okay, so Rudy's gonna be around here. I think these people kind of feel. I don't know if they all feel that way actually. So like I feel like Kim Johnson and Keith, I think they're kind of fine like here. Like Kate and Connor level, I guess. Scout. I feel like Scout might be like Shay and KJ level. Like maybe that's a better comparison for them. Um, Yeah, kind of an issue. I don't really have finalists, right? Maybe they all just go like here. And like this is technically like another tier probably, but like oh fuck me. Pff, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let's undo that. And then actually, wait, make spaces here. I think that feels fine. Where the fuck do I put these people? They're probably like here. I think they're like Gerald and Kez level, I think is my gut. 51 did start filming. That is a thing. So being dark green is what I mean. Whatever. I mean, like I think like light green, dark green. I think it's one of the two probably. I think she had like a strong Borneo game. I don't think she's the greatest player in the world, but I think she had like a strong appearance one time. Yeah, I think my guess to put these players like around here. And then okay, Rudy, Jan, Butch. Are they that low? That feels pretty. Like I was gonna put them around Tarzan. That feels like very low. Coverage on non-51. Yeah, I know. Shocking. They definitely applied. Kim Powers is better than Sandra. That is confirmed, obviously. Clay Jordan is better than Sandra. I'm trying to remember PD. PD. Generally, where do I want to put Rudy, Jan, Butch? Like maybe, maybe they are just here. Yeah, maybe I do just put them down here. If like the then this it feels like these players are getting too low. If that's the case, because I feel like these players are probably here. It's like, do I just change that? Leaked 52 cast. I mean, what is this? Sure. This is definitely happening. Oh fuck me. Where is it? This one. Okay. Okay, I feel like Jeff and Alicia are gonna be around here, like where Andy is. So like I guess that would put like these players like here, where like yeah, like where Rihanna and are they that bad though? Because I feel like these feel like actively worse players. Like I feel like this is probably more like Brandon, Quentin, like this grouping. Yeah, it doesn't feel right to put him that low because like yeah, I feel like I feel pretty content putting these players there, like where Andy is. And then like these two probably should be like where Danny is. Probably actually really it's like I think it's either Big D or Ben. I think 1 to 2. I mean, Lord and Jeff Farner. I mean, I think there's a lot of people do. Sadly, I think there's a lot of people that would be Lord and Jeff Farner. But yeah, like generally, I feel like these players are like this level. But then again, do I think Varner and Alicia are worse players than Nick Brown? Not really. Let's look further down, I guess. I guess you could say that they're like here. They're like Croc and Jesse level. I think there's like a lot of ups and downs. Like I think Burton is very overrated, and I think Lil is underrated. So I think they kind of even each other out. See, but now I've lost kind of track with the list a bit. So I had Jeff above Bubba and Sean. Fuck, and this is actually like way more difficult than I thought it'd be. I thought this would make it easier. I feel like this actually makes it more difficult. Yeah, and debating if I should just should I just go back to what I was doing? Because I actually feel like this is generally actually making it more difficult to do this. I thought it'd make it easier, but it's actually like putting way more work into it at this point. Especially because like I feel like I kind of like built somewhat of a structure here. For like now, like trying to compare it to this, and it doesn't fit in the structure. It's like kind of fucking everything up. Yeah, fuck it. So I just wasted an hour of my life. That is a thing that I did. Dude, how much do I have to undo? I should have. By the way, I should have saved the previous list. Like now, I'm actually having to undo everything. But like I should just save the original list. It's a good thing I can do this. Okay. How much more is there? There we go. So obviously I just started. I definitely didn't just waste an hour of my life doing all this shit. I actually think I'll keep the Australian Survivor list here as like it'll still be a guide. I feel like, but yeah, I think we kind of create too much of a structure to begin with to make this actually work. Doing that. So Parvati, these people, I think they're all, yeah, like, okay, how's the best way to even do this? Like, I think we have to add, like, 2 things here. And then it's Parvati's for Yule. I think we'll just keep them together for now, just because, like, they're all going to be towards the top. Tom, I will probably put in this grouping with like Ethan, Tina, Chris, Brian. Then Danny. I think Danny probably is Sepia level, especially considering the amount of adversity she faced. I feel like is the thing that's keeping her Sepia level. Or like I think I would I think you debate like Jenna Amber level. But yeah, I think I'll keep her Sepia level. Ozzy, I think, is in this grouping here. The Colby grouping. Aris. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, where does Aris rank? Is he just his own tier? I think Aris sucks on paper, but like he's actually like really good at like talking about the game. But like I think like in terms of this, like I feel like he kind of feels like he's here. Where did I put him on the on this list? He's towards the bottom, right? Just one spot above Chris Underwood. So I had him below Hatch, really. I had him below Hatch. Above Jenna. So that's not consistent now. But like this is kind of how I do kind of feel like, and actually while we're at it, I actually do feel so like what the one takeaway I did have, is that I do actually feel right that like Fair Play and Rob are probably like a tier. Oh fuck, that fucked up that. Okay, how do I do this then? Man, I guess I'll have to do all of this. And if only my keyboard would work. Yeah, I do feel like Fair Play and Rob feel like kind of a different tier. Or like I feel like Rupert probably is just like is with like Colby, Kathy, Lex. Are you saying is Rupert really worse? Oh wait, fuck. That's kind of messed up with this. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Ozzy is pre-50 probably in this group. We'll see post-50. We'll see where things change. Yeah, I don't know what to do, Varus. I kind of want. Should I move him up? I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe he is here. It's like it's a weird thing where like I don't think Aris is actually that good in terms of like what we saw from him on the show. But like I kind of have faith in Aris, even though that isn't really founded. I think I'll do it. I think I'll leave him here, actually. I think for now, I think like ultimately post 50, like maybe Ozzy can move up. Oh, I agree. I'm factoring in potential too much, but like, I also don't really care that much. It's like this doesn't feel right. Like it doesn't feel right him putting him here. Like I think maybe here could be fine. Like maybe like a new grouping, like in between Fair Play and Rob. But I feel like he is above. I think he's at least above Hatch. Like for like, his boot on Blood vs. Water is very bad. He was still like running the game early on. Then again, a lot of that was pregame, to be fair. I think I'm going to do what I said. I think I'm going to make him a sub tier. Yeah, unlike Lex, though, he won. I'll put him here. Dana De Lorenzo, Double D. I think she's probably Jerry Manthe level. Probably at the top of this grouping, but I think she's probably within this grouping. Stephanie is probably also in this grouping, I think. Yeah, I think she's also probably in that tier. And again, we'll see post 50, but I watched it in 6 years. Why was Boot bad? It's actually not that like it's more so just a spot where like he's very clearly on top, and then like another group comes in and like takes him out. It's not like that awful, but it's like a spot where like he's like just so clearly running things, so where like I don't think he manages perception well. But it's not like he made like a billion like blunders that causes elimination. Steph's dad was a mailman. That is confirmed. Thank God we have that confirmed. Okay. What the fuck do I do with Ian and Rafe? I think they might be a new sub-tier. I don't feel like they fit into any of these groupings. Because I have them above this grouping. I think they're probably above this. I think they're probably above this as well. I think they're probably like a new grouping somewhere in here. My gut says higher in both, but I don't know if that's what I should do. Like, I think both are definitely more active players than these two. Yeah, actually, fuck it. I think I'll give it to him. They balled out. Just got to give it to him. Yeah, put him there. Penner, I think... Where's Penner go? Let's see. So Candace probably just goes in this grouping, right? I think that's probably okay with Candace. Penner... might be here for Penner. Like, Penner's not that... Generally, Penner's not that good. Or, like, I actually think, like, player... Like, in general, he might be, like, closer to here. But, like, he did have Philippines where, like, he theoretically almost won. Like, obviously, he caused his own elimination. Like, he didn't, like... If he just said yes to an alliance, he could have been in that... Yeah, like, he could have actually won that season, but, like, yeah, he fucked it up for himself, but, even then, he still had, like, a deep run on Cook Islands, too, so it's like... Yeah. Did I see that Anissa was trying to sleep with a man without his consent recently? That doesn't shock me. I mean, I don't know if he could have won Cook Islands. Like, I don't know how he would win Cook Islands. Like, is there ever a point where there's 5 people that would vote for him to win in Cook Islands? I can't think of it. Wow. Yeah, then let's move this grouping down. Then we have... Who's next? We have Jen and Greg. I think they're fine here. I think I feel content with that. Gary Hogaboom. Not sure what to do with Gary Hogaboom. Not sure what to do with Dietz and Bobby John either. So maybe should I go to the bottom? Should I do that. Now is the bottom easy to do? I guess we'll see. Penner versus Adam versus Candace. I think they give it to Adam, but like Penner definitely gets votes. Like Penner gets like so I think like Yule votes Penner, like Ozzy probably votes Adam, like Becky probably votes Penner, Sandra probably votes Penner, Parvati votes Adam probably, like Nate votes Adam. Jenny, probably not Penner, but like, probably, I guess, like, yeah, I think it probably still leans Adam. He's like, I don't think Jenny or like Rebecca, like those sort of people are voting for Penner. Like, I don't think Jenny liked them to begin with, right? Like, I think Brad votes with Yule for Penner, but I don't think Jenny does. Let's see. So we got what? We got Willard. I think Willard's in the BB level, right? Is BB? Wait, did I fuck something up here? Or is this right still? Is this how I had it before? I think it is. Why did I leave it like this? There's a lot of like people that are, I don't know, kind of like in between things. Did I? Well, wait, let me see something. I just want to. I just want to make sure I didn't fuck up something when we started. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Did it just do that? Did it just undo it? Oh, dude. Okay, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, whatever. I just want to see something. Yeah, why did I leave it like this last time? At the bottom. Where, like, this just looks so disjointed. Like, did I leave it like... Why did I leave it like this? It feels like something must have fucked up along the way. Okay, yeah, so this is where we started from, because that's where I was switching the players. Yeah, I did leave it... Why did I leave it like this? He's like, why are these people just, like, randomly here? Why there's, like, a big gap here and everything? Yeah, I don't know why I left it like this. Because, like, everything's consistent up to that point, right? Like, this is all fine. This is fine. I don't know why there's, like, an extra gap there, but outside that, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not sure if I had Christy. Did I have her separate? Huh. See, this is where... Okay, wait. I think something must have fucked up here. Because, like, I think this is supposed to be here, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now everything lines up. Okay, that makes sense. Thank God I realized that an hour and 20 minutes into this. This is the most fucking recording. Whatever, it's fine. All right, now let's get redo what I just did a second ago. Like over the last like however fucking long. Or this definitely isn't the second time I'm doing this. Move please move back. Then yeah, Tom was here. Danny was here. Which again, it shouldn't be that. Like, I obviously you would think I would remember where I put these. Oh, I know what happened. It's because of the Rob thing. Yeah, I think it was because when I moved Rob. No, it wasn't because it was already like that. Whatever. Who fucking cares? It doesn't fucking matter. Again, I just need to make sure when I'm moving things for both rows, not just one. Because that fucks things up if I... Actually, no, I think it was then, right? When I moved? Okay, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Ozzy's here. Danny's there. Aris, I made into a new thing. So we'll redo that. Yeah, I started stream at 1:24 in the morning. I can't believe I would do that. That's what an insane person does. It's funny that I've seen like Morgan posting about oh, night owls, come on, like whatever. I start streaming now. And come on, night owls. When it's like I'm pretty sure this is just like the time that I normally stream, like your time. Which shows how broken I am, but yeah. But yeah, I think I still put ours there, and then these two were here, right? Yeah, I think they were there. Then yeah, I put Rafe and Ian in a new tier, right? Hopefully, maybe. I assume I did. I need one more. And then I put Penner with Kimmy and Amy, right? And then I put... Yeah, it was Candace with Sheehan, Eliza, and then it was Jen and Greg with them. There we go. I definitely did not, again, I definitely did not just waste 10 minutes redoing all this. All right, now let's move. Okay, yep, that's what I want to do. Cool. Okay, yep, that's all what I wanted to do. Surely. Okay, now it won't fucking open. There we go. Again, expert streamer. All right, now let's do what I was trying to do a second ago. There we go. Bottom of the list again. Yeah, Willard is fine here. Jonathan Libby probably is like the Joanna Kell level, right? Wanda Shirk. Okay. Yeah, where does Wanda go? Where, like, the people... Like, where's Sonia Christopher? Oh, she's right there. Okay. She's, like, here. Is Wanda... Oh, what should I do with Wanda? Ranking all Survivor players speedrun. But how would you assess it? Because you have to do it well. You can't just rank them willy-nilly. I could rank them willy-nilly, like, so fast. Or spend a night at Exile or with Anissa or Ozzy Exile. Oh, are we saying with 1 to 2? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I guess it's like, like, I would assume there's less of a chance of being sexually assaulted by Ozzy. Because like, I don't know, it's actually like, yeah, like Ozzy's not known for sexual assault, at least, right? I'm sure Ozzy's like a chill guy. That's my 50 player. I don't know, look at last stream. I had coach 1. Then Wyatt, Genevieve, Colby, and then don't remember. Yeah, I did see that about Ozzy was racist, which doesn't surprise me. Is this just a new sub tier? Is kind of what I'm thinking. Or is it just not? Like Jonathan Libby, I think he is here. Jolanda, I think probably is here. And I think like Tina Shear is probably here. See, I feel like these. I mean, like I could see Seku being in this grouping also. I don't know though, because like I guess there is a pretty big difference between Seku and. So I don't know. Maybe Seku is just here. Cal. Because like these are like people that were like the I guess you could actually make the argument for Jolanda too though, but I don't know. It's like these are people that were like the physically strongest on the tribe, yet people just like hated them so much they voted them out still, or like wanted them out. I guess like Alton Johnson Libby's like its own separate thing. Oh, for people still in the game, it's probably Suri 1. And then I don't know. I guess Rizzo 2, maybe. I think probably Suri, Rizzo, Ozzy, and then don't know. Isn't it surprising because Ozzy's also like, I don't know. Ozzy's also still problematic though. What player I'm most curious got called for 50? Like we were saying, like if I could ask like one person in the entire world, like or one like Survivor player in the entire world, like if you were asked for 50, it might be Shan at this point. I don't know who is like the person I would want the most confirmed on if they get called or not. I think Shan. Actually, like generally, how many other unknowns are there? I keep adding people. Will I add more sub tiers to sub tiers? Probably, yeah. I think it's all just by gut at this point. It's like we'll see how it turns out. Okay, because I'm looking at this and it still doesn't really feel right? Because like JP and like Blake, like they're pretty shit. But I guess to be fair, they were in a good position initially. But I guess like so is Gabe Cade. But I think the intention was to put him here, right? I think these are all people that had allies at a point. Let's put like this grouping here, which I guess like would mean would Flick and Cowboy would they even be here? I guess that is fine actually. Yeah, actually I think that's kind of fine. I think this is Suri's best game. At least I think this is her cleanest game. Like I think she had flashier stuff in Micronesia. And especially like obviously like my intention like I'm assuming this is by this point in the game, But still, yeah, I think this is probably her cleanest game at this point. Obviously, we'll have to see how her like end game is. Because like in the like, I think a major issue for me with Micronicia's end game is that like she barely beats Amanda in Poverty if she gets there, and like she was trying to get to like a final 3 that was like not the easiest win for her. And to be fair, she didn't really have like a clear-cut easy win, which is like also still a criticism. Yeah, I think probably 50, then Micronesia, then Panama, then Game Changers, then Here's the Villains. If we're adding A vs. the World, then like that's probably better than Game Changers. Below Panama, probably. Yeah. Where are we at now? Kim Mullen. I think all of these feel fine here, I think, in this grouping. Yeah, I think that feels fine to me. Of like kind of all people that had like maybe like a semblance of, but actually I wouldn't even say that, but like at least like survive some votes, if not had like a semblance of potential, with someone like a Misty Giles, but still like obviously like very early boots. Generally there's probably more of an argument that Misty should be like lower, but I don't really care. John's worst case scenario for a win. Is he worst case? I don't know if I would say he's worst case. Like, I think Jonathan, I don't know, Jonathan's playing an okay game this season. Like, probably like Joe is worst case. Because Joe's not even playing well, and also, it's still. Joe's best case? How the fuck is Joe's best case? I don't like Jonathan at, like, in real life or whatever, but like at least Jonathan's not playing like an awful game, and I think at least like storyline wise it kind of makes sense. Joe's a victim. Joe's my daddy. I don't know if you know that. What I had to remove video recently about Joe? I don't remember anymore. What is this? This is the Joe segment. What is this? What I do here? But I generally don't even remember what I even did. I guess I'll fucking play the Joe section. Okay, cool.
You're back already?
At this point, we have the music really building up for Joe's introduction here, with Jeff saying,
"Played one of the most emotional and loyal games of any player ever."
Say that to David and Xiaoyin. But again, it also says that
while physically dominating in challenges, Joe is back.
Joe is back.
Thank you for specifying that.
Joe's my daddy.
Yeah, I don't know if you know.
That's my daddy.
Getting the Mike White treatment.
I genuinely forget that Joe is here.
Alright, that was not actually as funny as I remembered. I think Joe is actually entertaining at this point. Like Joe, what was it? I have that one confessional downloaded. Do I have it in the thing right now? It was from this last episode. Yeah, I haven't put it in the video yet, and I don't know if I will. This will definitely be in the 50 review. I'm not. Oh, it fucked me load. Okay, I'm not sure if this will make the roommate video, but like the 50 review though, this is such a great clip.
This isn't good. This isn't good.
Dude, I just love this clip. Are you at the point in the season where everyone left is higher in the player ranking than Kyle and Genevieve? I think so, but again, this is why he's on Tyler Perry.
This isn't good. This isn't This isn't good.
And that's what got him hired. Like, I think Joe's like a fun, like, it's like he's so bad that he's good, because it's not like he's intentionally good. Like, he's not like someone trying to make good TV. It's just that by him being so like kind of aloof to things, it makes him funny. Oh, you finally finished Romeo as a Dead Man? I kind of forgot it came out, but to be honest, at this point, but the story's kind of nonsense. Yeah, that's what you expect from Suda 51. Yeah, what are we doing here? We are on, yeah, Billy and Wanda. I kind of do just want to put him in a new sub tier, and I kind of feel like below Jonathan Libby, even though I put Jonathan Libby higher last time, but I actually feel more content putting him here. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think like Joe's a better like side character than he is a main character. Yeah, I wish that was on the show though, more properly, of like him not wanting to vote out, write down coach's name, just wanting to vote out Chrissy. I'll say the Eliza thing. One of the bad things is Stephanie done off show. Nothing like, I mean, like, obviously she's MAGA, but like, and like, I mean, like, are we talking about like problematic? Or are we talking about like Survivor wise? Like Survivor wise, she spoiled a lot of shit. But if we're talking about like problematic wise, then yeah, it's really just kind of that. Bigger fuckboy, James Ryan or Ethan Zahn? Probably James Ryan. Because like James Ryan like literally hooked up with like a player from every season for a while like Ethan Zahn is like, yeah, he definitely dated a lot of people, but like he actually generally dated them though, right? Because it's like James is just like hooking up with people, like Ethan Zahn like actually dated Amber, actually dated Jenna Lewis, actually dated Jenna Maraska. It's like I play Pragmata, Mouse PI. I actually pre-ordered a physical copy of Mouse PI. I'll probably stream Mouse PI. I don't feel like it's a game that I need to play on my own. Pragmata, though, I definitely want to play on my own. Is it kind of fair that Jeff made Joe go up the right coach's name? Probably, but I feel like they were, like, practically, like, they already knew. Like, Coach already knew. That's why he played Shot in the Dark. Because they literally told him, hey, play your Shot in the Dark. But yeah, like, technically, yeah. Unless, like, maybe they told him in the booth. Like, I don't know. Did Jeff tell him to do it? I don't remember the Coach story. If Coach specifically said Jeff told him. But, James, Ryan? I don't know. A lot of people. Like, what? Like, the people that I know of, or what? And thank God this is making the pod. I know Victoria. But, what was it? I know Danny Donato. Yeah, I think Liz and Julia are rumored. Caitlyn from BB15. Cara Monaco from BB14. I don't know, who else is there? Kristen, right, from BB12. Who's this BB11 person? Who did he hook up from BB11? I actually don't know. I know that was his claim, is that he slept with like a person from every Big Brother season up to like 17 or something. Was it BB17? Laura, I don't believe it's Laura. Laura was married, or like was engaged and later got married and all that stuff. Like, I don't think it was Laura. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else there was. Like, who was BB10? I also don't remember there either. Yeah, either way. Yeah, a lot of people. I'm trying to think of like, who do you sleep with like from earlier seasons? Are there people? I don't fucking know. Was this a list? Yeah, here, okay. Yeah, BB3 unknown, BB4 Allison as a question mark, BB5 unknown, BB6 Sarah, obviously. Oh yeah, he did sleep with Jessica and Danielle from 12. Yeah. Yeah, I think this list is about right. I mean, him and Liza dated before she was on BB Can. Did Danny and Nick date after BB8? I think like very briefly, but she actually like I believe Nick dated Jen Johnson for longer. Oh, yeah, mixtape. I forgot about mixtape. I think she even talked about it. Like I remember like that was like a known thing during BB Can 1, like when it was like filming and everything. And then she's talked about like after the fact. Would not be shocked if there's like more BB Can people. Like, isn't Peter Brown like the James Ryan of BB Can? I wonder what Peter Brown's list is. Bubsy 4. I think that's maybe a stream thing. Yeah, Liza was known for like getting into a lot of drama. She used to have a YouTube channel where she would like recap BB Can every week. Most iconic photo new era was this. Yeah. Where am I at? Okay. Like I at least want to finish this. What the fuck do I do with Jim Lynch also? I don't know what that is either. Should David Stan be an emo? Oh yeah, that's another thing I would do want to work on after my remote video is done is emotes. I have a couple ideas. I don't feel like David Standing's good enough. I feel like I definitely need a Joe emote. I need a fucked by Kim emote. Do I? Is David Stan generally the most iconic image of the new era? Probably not, but like I think it's very funny. What is the most iconic image of the new era? It's probably like, I don't know, is it like Liz's I'm pissed? I don't know. But I guess is that a picture though? I guess if we're saying like literally a picture, I'm not sure. I think that might be like the best like GIF maybe. Oh, it could actually, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it could be a sub notification. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely good shout. Jeremiah vote out was great because she went home. How dare you? And you're just a hater. Yeah, I think like the reaction to the Kayla Shine of Dark. Maybe if you get like a still image of that, it might be up there. Yeah. Is GIF a video or picture? Like it's like a short. Like technically it's like a moving image, right? Like it's like it's. I guess is it a video? I don't know. What do you consider a GIF actually? Because like it is like technically it is like just like obviously like frames of images being played, but like that's also just what a video is. So it's like I don't know. What is the best Mother Vive image? I know there's the like Hurt the Marooning that gets used a lot, but I feel like that's not actually even that great of one. Rizzo over chopped to J Maya. How dare you? I'd rather spend a night with J Maya than spend a night with Rizzo. According to Jeff, the most iconic picture is Joe holding. Actually, generally, I forgot about that. That actually might actually be it though. I kind of forgot. Well, that like actual image might actually be it though. Yeah. Where are we at again? Where the fuck did I put Jim Lynch? I think I'll go here for Jim Lynch. I kind of actually like. I kind of want to put him like up here if the like people that had to quit because of injuries, but like all these people survived at least one tribal, right? Jim Lynch didn't, so I guess I'll put him there. Whatever, because they're going to Fiji. I don't know if I care enough to fly that much, but like, not impossible. Think of applying for Survivor. I mean, that'd be fun. There's a whole 2 pages dedicated in Jeff's book. Is there? I still have not even looked into it. It's been on my shelf for what? When did it come out? Like 2 months ago or something? I still have not even looked at it. Who Candace pregame with on Here's Villains? I don't know if she pregame with anybody. I don't know, did she pregame with like Cherie or something? I don't know. I don't know if she pregame with anybody. I know she had a relationship with Sandra, but I don't know if they pregame though. How do you think I would go on Survivor? Like how I would do? I think I'd be like Andy. So like either flame out right away or maybe make it deep but still probably not win. Didn't film any apply to be on Survivor scenes for 50? I didn't even think about that. Did they not? I thought they did, didn't they? Wasn't there one at some point this season? Or am I just making that up? Yeah, I thought about doing it like for a video or something, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that for a video. Like, I generally don't know the rights of that. Like, because like I know with like One Piece reactors, like when they react to the manga of One Piece, like they can't show the image on screen. So like I'm not sure if I'm allowed to like make a video of me just reacting to seeing the like going through the book, but I kind of want to. So I don't know. Like maybe like if I can't do that, like legally, that's probably not the right term for it. Maybe like that could be like a members only video or something, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Like quit an immunity challenge for Wingstop. I mean, I think I'll quit an immunity challenge for like almost anything, just because I know I'm not gonna win it. It's like I might as well get something out of this. When I think we're getting the 51 logo and cast leaks for 51. Based on 50 or based on 49s, it was immediately after filming finished, like a few days after. So like probably same thing here. It's still probably like a month away at this point. Like I would say like right before 50 finale, like within the week before that probably. Yeah, obviously the lack of food would be annoying. I couldn't immunity for peanut butter like Kim. I'm not even like a big peanut butter fan, but probably. I'm just not like I know I'm not winning. Like maybe I'll try to hold out like for like a burger or something, but like I know I'm not winning this. Like I'm not like I said this before. Like I don't know if there's a single immunity challenge on Survivor that I would win. Or sorry, a single endurance challenge on Survivor that I would win. So it's like I might as well just try to get something out of this. Yeah, like when it rains, it's poor. I'm not winning this. Like maybe I can last a little bit, but I'm definitely not winning. Yeah, I generally can't even think of like what is the immunity challenge I would do the best at that they still do at least. yeah, like some motion, I guess, but like it's not even like a thing that they're gonna like tempt you with food for. I probably could beat Sandra and Suri in something. I wouldn't worry about getting medically evacuated. Like if you're just like a guy in like normal shape or whatever. Like I feel like you would think that more people get medevaced if that was a thing to like be genuinely worried about. Plinko challenge. If we're just talking about any immunity challenge, like I think I could, like there's definitely immunity challenges I can win. It's just I like endurance challenges I definitely can't. Got lots of Steph for When It Rains It Pours. I feel like Steph definitely beats me out When It Rains It Pours. I could beat like I think like Rupert did pretty well in that challenge like both times, right? So it's like I don't know. I guess you don't have to be like that physical for that. Last Gasp I'll probably do. Yeah, that's probably the one I would do better at, but like I still wouldn't do that great. Boogie for the exact way Kyle did not long ago. Oh, that sucks. Just don't do that on Survivor. Dominate the kite challenge, yeah. I would do very well at like the color-based memorization. Like I'd always be like I always thought I'd do well at that. But then they don't even do that much anymore. Like they did it a lot in like the 20s or whatever. Like late 20s they did it. Who do you think production set up to do well? Who do you think is set up poorly? I think they set up Suri very well, right? Or at least I think they intended to set up Suri very well. Poorly. I don't know. Is there anyone that like has like? Yeah, I guess Joe wasn't set up the greatest. Well, like it wasn't like awful either, but he definitely could have been like if he was with like Colby or like was it Coach and Jonathan, those sort of people would have been better. Eric have real feelings for Boogie? I think to a degree. I don't know if they ever thought they were gonna like end up together and like have kids and that sort of stuff, but like I think they, yeah. I mean, was Aubrey's setup that bad? Like, I think she just played it poorly. I don't think it was like... Oh, yeah, Angelina, possibly. Yeah, especially because she was with, like, Steph and Colby, who were, like, pre-gaming against her. Yeah, I think Jenna's probably the one that's, like, bad. I don't know why they didn't do Hot Pursuit anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure either about Hot Pursuit. Like, other ones I feel like I can get it a bit more. Hot Pursuit, though, I'm a bit... Yeah, like, I don't really get it. Like, I don't know what there is there that they're like, yeah, this is too much for Modern Survivor. Like, maybe it's... I don't know. Are they just, like, worried that, like, someone would, like, carry too much weights and hurt themselves? I don't know. Yeah, if your dream is to go on Survivor, I feel like you should definitely apply for it. It'll be fun whenever, like, one day where, like, someone in chat ends up being on Survivor. I think that'll be insane. That ever happens. If Jenna didn't do what she did, is Savannah the first boot? Probably. Well, yeah, I think Savannah was always, like, just kind of an easy first boot. Move Angelina to Sela. So Angela would be with Christian. Yeah, it's not the worst thing. Chrissy the Vatu. I don't think that really changes much, that one. But yeah, it's not a bad switch up. Yeah, you're almost BBK 12. I forgot. Did you ever end up applying for Survivor? I think you might as well apply for Survivor at this point. I think it's like obviously, yeah, it's different in terms of like you're in the wilderness instead of being in house. But like, if you want to play one of these games, like I feel like Survivor is definitely the one to go for. Brandon Donlin your way. I mean, dang, did Brandon Donlin swim? I don't remember. It was him that he can't climb a ladder. Dang, can't even climb a ladder. That's the thing you really need to know. I if I remember right, I don't think I was that far off either. Was I? I have it saved somewhere. Where do I have it? By the way, this is this is a bit of a train wreck in terms of the actual the VOD of this, but whatever. I think I had it in like one of my giraffe things. First the open. Where did I put it? I have it in one of my. Well, that's annoying. I don't know where to put it anymore. But either way, I remember I looked at it again after the tribe divisions came out, and it wasn't that far off. I got like a couple mixed up, but it wasn't like that horrible. Has Corey slept with more than 10 women on the challenge? Like in general, yes. Like one season every time, I don't know, but like the challenge in general, I mean, it's like a definite, right? What are we doing this? Linda Hyder. She's probably still Jim Lynch level. Janu. What do Janu? Janu's kind of tough to rank. What the fuck do we do? Gary Hogaboom. Yeah, this is just kind of a train wreck at this point. Actually, I forgot about that. There was the thought about Christy might have won because like she was the one person that we didn't see get off the plane or whatever, or like we didn't see at the airport. It's like that was like a thing that was really speculated at the time. Should I start gap here? How do I do Gary Hogaboom? I feel like Terry Dietz and Bobby John are probably going to be their own sub tier. Like, where's Adam? Austin, Nick. Like, guys, like, they're there. I'm gonna eliminate 50 players so far, rumored winners. Like how legitimate are rumors? I mean, like none really. I mean, like again, Chrissy was like talked about at a point, but like that's about it. Yeah, the entire pre-jury was spoiled. Like I think there's a lot of coping for like Genevieve and Camilla or whatever, but is that like the people were waiting for all of them at the airport? I actually don't even remember. Like, was it that people were actively waiting for them at the airport, or did people just randomly see them? I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, Coach was talked about as a runner-up, but yeah, not winning though. Had Julie Chen A tier for game show host? Thank God. Obviously that's the case. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this at this point. I don't know what to do with Gary Hogaboom. Like, maybe he's here. But like generally, okay, wait, at that point, like should Terry Dietz and Bobby John be higher than Gary Hogaboom? Like I feel like they're probably their own sub tier. It's weird to put like Bobby John above Gary Hogaboom though. I feel like. Same level as Phil Kogan. I feel like they're very different hosts. Like, I guess they're like both like iconic for their shows, though. I guess. Do I think JLP will ever host a reality show again? Potentially, but like, it's not looking good for him hosting Survivor again, or like Survivor US at least. Skrgamer also said he wants Survivor to give comp threats more of a chance to save themselves. We obviously need that. Is that a thing? Parvati's new show? I remember Parvati said like she was hosting the show for another person, but I thought she was talking about Rob. But I don't know if that was ever like, yeah, I don't remember if it was ever confirmed. Is that say coming back? I don't know. Not looking great at this point, but not possible. I'm never watching fucking Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I'm debating if I should even bother continuing this right now. Heck. I don't know what to do with Terry and Bobby John. I just think this is like a weird grouping. Like, I think these people being here is fine. Scott Kerner would be a Keanu fan. I mean, if he's big into Comp Beast, I guess. Imagine Jeff Probst hosting a week of Big Brother. I'll like. Would Jeff Probst ever like want to make an appearance on Big Brother? I feel like that would to him that'd be like the end of his career. Actually, now I think about it, I think actually Adam is probably here. Yeah, I think Adam's actually probably closer to the Pascal, Roger, Rhino. We should argue is screwed by the twist. Yeah, I get what the fuck to do with Dietz and Bobby John. Do I put them like here? Are they like kind of in the middle? Or do I put them here? Or do I put them here? I don't know if Jeff would want himself to be involved, though. I think Big Brother would want Survivor to do a crossover. I don't know if Survivor would want to do a crossover with Big Brother, though. Like, I think Jeff would rather kill himself than be on Big Brother Unlocked. Like, genuinely. Like, I cannot imagine Jeff... Like, I feel like he would have to, like, really be selling his soul to end up on Big Brother. Like, I just cannot imagine a world where, like, Jeff Probst willingly ends up showing up on Big Brother. Under Brand Billinger. And I think it's like helping them is the fact that they played twice. Like Bobby John played twice, made it like I guess like the first time like made it to the end of Oolong, second time like did okay. Terry Dietz like was also kind of doing okay his second time around. Also was like a big comp beast. I think maybe here. I think maybe I put him in between. See, the problem now is I'm also tired. like also an issue of trying to get this done quickly. Okay, I think they're there. Cindy Hall, I think, is fine in this tier. Okay, fuck me. Will TJ do with his life after a challenge cancel? I have no fucking clue. Like, I don't know. Probably BMX some more. I don't know. Like, what does he do outside that? I think Katie is here with the Suhawk and Twyla. Courtney, I think I'm actually fine putting her here. Becky, Sundra. What do I do with Becky and Sundra? Are they their own tier, maybe? Because like Becky and Sundra, like in comparison to these players are a lot more active. Like they're probably worse socially, but like I guess like Becky and Sundra, maybe they're just in this grouping. Maybe they just fit in there. TJ on the Traders could actually be kind of interesting. Then Judd and Shane. Actually, I feel like them being here is fine. Angie? What do you have Angie? I don't miss Kyle at all, generally. Generally, I don't miss the challenge at all. I'm kind of, like, generally, I'm in the spot now where, like, if the challenge gets canceled, I'm perfectly fine with it. Just fucking get rid of it at this point. There's, like, way too much other shit going on where, like, I think I'm, like, I'm perfectly fine without what the challenge has become. Like, I don't think the challenge is good enough for me to be like, yeah, I definitely need to be watching this every year. Oh, god damn it, I forgot I had these people down here, so I didn't move this down again. Wait, how fucked up is this? Is it just one more? Yeah, there we go. Rank all the challenges. Dude, that'll be so miserable. Because there's, like, so many that are just, like, so irrelevant. Okay, where the fuck am I with this now? I just don't know what to do with a lot of these people. Like, I guess Christina is, like, here. Christina Coria. Like, Stephanie Favor? What the fuck do I do with her? He's like, I guess Stephanie Favor kind of fits more in with, like, this grouping. I don't know. Liz Nolan as a challenger? The greatest of all time, clearly. Is Margaret too high? Like, Margaret kind of feels too high, but also she did survive, like, a decent amount of tribals. Maybe she just goes, like, here. Like, this is, like, a grouping of people that, like, were in good spots at a point, but, like... Actually, then was Christine even that good of a spot? But I guess Christina survived like, what, 2 tribals? Oh, she only survived 1. She probably only survived 1, actually. Oh, no, she did survive 2. She survived over Stephanie, also. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Then Janu, maybe I put Janu here. Or is Janu just her own separate tier? Is kind of an issue. Is Laurel overrated? Probably not. I don't know. What's the current assessment of Laurel? uh, yeah, I'll leave it like that for now. Brooke. It's like I feel like Cecilia and Brooke are probably both here. Ashley Ashby is probably in this grouping. What the fuck do I do with Ruth Marie? Yeah, Julia was literally like, yeah, gone the first challenge. Like, what is there to say about Ruth Marie? Actually, I guess, like, actually, there is an argument she's, like, here. Should Ashley actually be here? Actually, I think I will put her there for now. I'm trying to finish this before we move on from stream. It's already fucking 2:14 in the morning. God damn it. Yeah, I love how, like, I've been doing this for over 2 hours and I've gotten almost nothing done. Also, is like the issue. Because I spent the entire first hour trying to compare it to Australian Survivor just to give up on that. Okay, what am I doing now? I think Karen and Bruce are probably in this grouping. Jeff Wilson? Where the fuck do I put Jeff Wilson? Is Brad too high also? Okay, I think I'm gonna need a new tier, right? It's like I don't feel like these people fit in super well here. Like, my gut is that Nate is probably like in this grouping. So that I could put Jamie there. I think I'll put Lydia here with Rudy. Let's see. Is Jenny... I think... You know, first I could just getting this done real quickly. Let's just fucking... I'll just make a whole bunch of new tiers and I'll be able to think about this properly next time. Okay, so I think we'll just like put these people here for now. And then Rebecca Borman. I don't know what the fuck to do with her. So, like, Sally, I feel like, is here. Like, probably Kobe could also be in that grouping. I just feel like Brad isn't the worst in that. Or should that be its own sub-tier by now? Was Suri coming back for Game Changer surprise? Not really. Let's see if there's so cool. I don't know how long ago you posted that. Rank every game? I don't think so. I could not be bothered. That's way too much work. I think this is the biggest video I'll ever do, like ranking wise. I don't have intentions to do a ranking with more than 751 things. Like, it's insane that I'm even doing this. I'll put these here for now. And then, fuck. Okay, what did that do? That's fine. And then, let me figure out where to put these people. Okay, I think Brad... I think Brad and Bob Dog feel kind of separate. Or maybe you could argue they're here, because I guess they were swapped away from their allies. I feel like Brian feels separate from them. Now I think about it, I feel like, should Brian be below them? I think we'll just do this for now, so I can just be done with this for today. I think I'll keep the other ones in the same tier and just put them in between. And we can debate this more next time, because it's fucking, what, 2:20 in the morning? Yeah, thank God. I spent 2.5 hours doing this just to get one fucking list done and not even done it properly, but cool.